now I'm doing the return leg, Berkeley, California to LA. I drove up last night. I did the first live feed through part of the night. I got there at 5 a.m. Took a little 2-hour nap in the car. You know, when you get tired, never ever take a chance. Even if you're doing a full day of rideshare, never ever push yourself to the limit. So there was a point where I said, you know what? My body is telling me to pull over, get some rest. Took a nice 2-hour nap. Got on the road at 3 o'clock again. Thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. Happy weekend. And then made it at 5 a.m. You know, you do your part of the transaction, of the deal. My deal was to get $1.2 million worth of COVID machines up to Berkeley. I got there in time. Who dropped the ball? The people that I was supposed to meet and load my car and load all the machines, right? So I'm texting and calling the manager, the owner in LA, and saying, listen, your fools ain't here to do the second part of the job. I need to get back to LA. I have clients to pick up at the airport. I have meetings. I have my anniversary today, and I got to take my lady out. You guys knew that I have to be back in LA. So the reason why I'm telling you this is, in a deal, in a transaction, if you've done your part, you collect the money. But if you are picking up the slack for other people, make them pay you more. So I said, listen, I did all the unpacking. I went out, spoke to some security, gave him $20, got a golf cart, drove the golf cart into the stadium, unloaded everything myself, and I'm 2 hours behind schedule. I tell the manager, your fools dropped the ball, right? They were not there in the morning. Maybe they wanted to sleep in. Anyway, no one to greet me at 5 a.m. So, effort. Screw it, you just do it yourself, right? And I said, I'm invoicing you for that. So their bill just went up. It went up from 3K. That's what I was supposed to just do, the drop off and have them unloaded. Get there by 6 a.m. I got there by 5 a.m. They weren't there. So made the phone calls, got the numbers to log in, the code. Charles in the house. Thank you, buddy. Happy weekend. So I'm saying sometimes you have to improvise in life, right? When other people drop the ball, sometimes you have to step in. But if you step in and you're doing that additional work, you have to charge the person that contracted you accordingly. This was out of my job description, you know, and this cost me 2 hours. So they pay, and they had no problem. They said, okay, you know, some heads will roll. They weren't there to meet you. I specifically said to the client, I have to be back by like 1:30 p.m. today, and I cannot afford to be late. So have them be there. They were not there. The shocking thing that I reported on yesterday, I'm not sure if you saw it in my video yesterday, but if this is true, heads are going to roll at Uber and Lyft. And that is, you and I know Uber and Lyft have access to all the data on your phone, right? They have access. They have cookies. They see all the data. And apparently Uber and Lyft know your battery percentage. How much battery percentage do you have left? Now, it's not really important for the driver. They don't worry about that so much. But they're very interested, apparently, and I'm saying this carefully, I'm not making any allegations, but this is what's been reported in the news, that Uber and Lyft know the rider, the passenger's battery lifetime on the phone. So you and I know that if you you're down to 20% or 10% or 5% or 2% battery life, you got to find a cord, you got to find power, right? Otherwise, what happens? Your phone goes off. Uber knows this, Lyft knows this. So if you're in a club or if you're in a restaurant and you're trying to order an Uber and a Lyft, and hear me out, and Uber knows you only have 2 or 3% juice left on your phone, you're going to pull the trigger, right? You're going to try and get that Uber and Lyft as soon as possible so that you can get in the car, get your phone back on the charger while you're driving to your destination, while you're driving home, your phone is charging. You following me? So based on the fact that Uber and Lyft know the rider's battery charge, listen to this. This is the sick part. They were jacking up the rate. These are the allegations, right? And it was based on thousands and thousands of trips that were studied where they looked at the battery percentage life of the rider. So if they had a couple of percentage left, they knew the urgency was high, they would jack up the rate. This rider right now will pay anything, so we're going to jack up the rate. If that is true, Dara Khosrowshahi needs to resign. If that is true, engineers and programmers that worked on that need to resign. Or engineers and programmers need to step up and be whistleblowers and say, yes, we were instructed by higher management to program this to basically F over, you know what I'm saying, F over the rider or the passenger. Can you believe you are about to order, and I've been in this situation, you're ordering an Uber, you have 2 or 3% battery life left. They know that. They crank up your rates because they know you're going to have to make a quick decision. Is it Uber or Lyft? Before my phone goes down, I better order this. Otherwise, I'm not going to get a car. And they're capitalizing on that. That is sick. If that is true, that is sick, and heads need to roll. If that is true, Dara Khosrowshahi or Logan Green need to resign. Because that is criminal. That is flat out criminal when you are extorting money out of someone who is in a difficult situation, namely, maybe my phone battery is going to die. It's wrong on every single level, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how my audio is working. And thank you for keeping me company. I have my Red Bulls. Keeping me company. Basil's in the house. Hi, I sent you an email. I called with no answer. I need your help. I'm not available this weekend. I'm sorry. I'll be available maybe Monday or Tuesday. Very, very busy, and then I have my anniversary that comes first. So, and usually I don't take calls or really do anything on a Saturday or a Sunday. It's my time off. But this happens to be a busy week on trip, and I'm actually billing them more. So I took the challenge, drove through the night from LA to Berkeley. Got left. I should be getting there around 1:30 p.m. back in LA. If that is true, they should be put in jail. Because that is sick. That is just, I don't know which evil mind instructed, if it's true, instructed people to program that. But you guys follow the concept, right? Based on desperation, based on the fact that they really need a charger and need to get into a car. Oh, this guy, he or she really needs a car. We jack up the rates. That's not even surge anymore. That's just criminal, flat out criminal behavior. I think it's dangerous to carry expensive stuff live stream. No, not at all. Not at all. Not if you act professionally, George. I mean, I have $1.2 million of equipment in my car. You don't know my location, right? I'm going to destination and dropping it off, and I'm making a lot of money. And I'm watching the road. The road is wide open. I'm on the highway. I'm doing 85 miles an hour. Highway is completely open. Right? So dangerous. I don't know, maybe transportation, or maybe it's not quite your thing, right? But I'm not going to do stupid stuff. I'm not going to have the phone like right down here in heavy traffic. My eyes on the road. My eyes on the prize and my eyes on the road. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. If I could get, if I could buy everyone a pink, one of those pink fly swatters from Dustin, I would do that. So you could hit that, you could swat that like button. There we go. We just got another like. Thank you. We're up to 16. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy weekend, everyone. Hopefully you're staying safe. Hopefully you are getting around. City of Chicago suing DoorDash. I heard that. Yes, and Grubhub. I heard that. Lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. These guys never see the light of day. I mean, look at the stock again. Yeah, those drinks. Yeah, Keystone. You gotta. If you have these drinks, you gotta pace it. You have to have one. 30-minute break and have another one. I'm speeding and driving reckless with very equipment. Really. Job ain't cut out for you, my friend. So, equipment's been dropped off, by the way, so you mustn't assume it's been dropped off. That was on the trip there. Now I'm driving. No cargo, I'm driving back. So you're assuming that I have cargo in my car right now. Incorrect. Empty, driving back. Lesson learned. Never presume. Never assume. That would be considered price gouging, and that would be considered illegal, and that would be considered criminal. So yeah, if they're doing that, that's criminal, and that is price gouging, and there will be consequences. So the question is, can they get their hands on the data? They've already run these tests, and they apparently, and again, this is all apparently, have enough data to prove that Uber and Lyft, or Uber or Lyft, again, I'm not alleging that they're doing it, but this is what the articles are saying, and obviously they've released that in the news, is that they have the data of the battery life on the passenger, and based on that desperation level to charge your battery, they jacked up the prices. That's wrong. This car is phenomenal. You don't even have your foot on the accelerator, and it's doing 85 miles an hour. I mean, I'm not even putting my foot on the accelerator. I'm just like barely touching it. These machines that I dropped off, over $200,000 a piece, highest accuracy, and can give results, negative or positive, within 45 minutes, and can do hundreds and hundreds of tests at the same time. State-of-the-art technology that I had in the car. I found it fascinating because the owner of the company was telling me about the product, what they can do. It's the most advanced COVID and Delta testing on the market today. Larry says, my question is, if they have that type of info and charge on riders' phone, couldn't they decrease the amount on what the drivers get on trips as well? Very, very, very intelligent comeback line. You're on the money. They could misuse that data as well. 100% correct. Logical conclusion which you came to. Thank you. I got paid $3,000. It's a 12-hour round trip, so I'm figuring over $250 per hour, plus the people that were not there this morning to greet me. I did their job, and I'm invoicing invoicing them another $350 for it. So it's going to be 3350. Money, money, money isn't funny in the rideshare world. And the question that I have to you, would you spontaneously give that type of order a consideration? You drive through the night, you drive back knowing that you have clients the next day, and the cargo couldn't get on the plane, so they're desperate. You know that they're desperate to get the products there. They made the offer. I did not ask for a specific fee. I was busy doing my calculations, and they said, we'll give you $3,000, and I said, deal. William says yes. So yeah, spontaneously, I said yes as well. And then when you commit, you basically have a verbal agreement, right? And then it's just like, okay, what are the logistics? And I based the trip on, if it's 12 hours round trip, it's 3,000. If it's more than that, the price goes up. They had no problem with it. Why? Because they had to get all of this equipment to the lab. Money is honey. Harple, how are you doing? So when I said I'm driving back to get my honey and my money, obviously I'm going to put my honey before my money, because my honey is my wife, and we're celebrating our anniversary today. So we're going out for dinner. That would be the honey. And then the money is go to the client and collect the payment. That's it. I'm sure they'll pay by check, which they've done before, or cash. I prefer cash, or Venmo. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. So yeah, the 11-year-old, I was at that concert, and the 11-year-old girl's name is Nandi, and it was one of the most touching, one of the most beautiful sets I've ever seen in music, because you have this 11-year-old girl who challenged David Grohl to a drum-off online through Zoom. They got to know each other. It were made international news. And then on that day that I was at the concert, which was I think 2 days ago, they flew her in and they did the final song together. I'm telling you, people were crying and got goosebumps. It was spectacular. And if you want to see that footage, please go on Google and put in Foo Fighters Forum Los Angeles, and you will see that all the headlines are about David Grohl doing this song with Nandi, the 11-year-old drummer. She was off the charts. I filmed the whole thing. Unfreaking believable how good this girl was. And that was a full professional drum set, just like Taylor Hawkins, just like Travis Barker has. The real deal. He said, David Grohl said, that is my arch nemesis. I've never been challenged like this before by 11-year-old girl. I salute you, future rock star. So as long as I can average about 80 miles per hour, I'll make up for the deficit, and I'll get to LA in time. Lots of trucks on the road. Yeah, you know what? I took the phone in for the audio. At least it's not fading in and out, but it's pretty soft. So I'm going to be doing live feeds. These cattle ranches on the WAN. It stinks so bad. You drive by these big cattle ranches. There was manure everywhere. Cow shit smelled terrible, but it's actually Dara. I have an iPhone 10, I think. iPhone 10, yeah. Here's the iPhone 11. And anybody highly recommend that one? Anniversary. Celebrating. Cool, that's a good question. So you're watching right now, we are talking to someone who's just started Uber or Lyft or rideshare, and he said, any advice on how to make money? My advice to you is make notes in the first 2 to 3 weeks where you can identify patterns, and they call the when and where factor. If I'm in a specific area at a specific time, is it busy and am I making money there? If I'm in a specific area in a specific time and I'm not making money, and that repeats itself a couple of times in the following weeks, and obviously you learn to avoid those areas. Again, also depends on what category you are driving. I don't know if you just started off in UberX or Lyft. So obviously location is a huge one if you, depending on what platform you are, right? If you have a car that's in the higher, you're an UberX. Okay, so UberX is basically the economy platform. You will have anything and everything in your car, because people are budget conscious, right? That's how they try. But if you had an SUV or an XL, or then you would look more at location, high-end hotels, high-end zip codes. But with UberX, it's basically fair game, anywhere and everywhere. Colleges, universities, businesses, entertainment, nighttime, football games, NBA games, concerts, you name it. You will go everywhere in UberX. So you just have to figure out, okay, on a Friday or Saturday night, money-making night, right? Mornings, money-making time, usually between morning and lunchtime, pretty much a dead zone, 10 to 11 a.m. So you will learn all of these patterns, but you need to make notes. If I'm driving from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., what am I making? Driving peak time on a Friday or a Saturday night, 8 p.m. till 2 a.m., what am I making? And then you allocate your hours. Take a nap, Larry? I wish I could take a nap. I'd eat one so bad. So bad. So the day before this, I've literally driven through the whole night, and now I'm driving back. I've had 2 hours sleep. The night before, Foo Fighters went till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not proud of it. And I'm not proud of the fact that I'm drinking a lot of these to stay awake. But I had to take that challenge, and this friend and client jumping in for him when he needed it most. I mean, the urgency level was 10, and they needed that equipment there this morning at 6 a.m. So I know maybe he is listening to the video. I know that I will get a favor returned big time. Smash that like button. And what do you think about the story where I said that Uber and Lyft can have access to the battery life of a rider's phone, of a passenger's phone, and based on that battery life, they are apparently adjusting the rates. So it's very, very low, and the rider is desperate to get a car before the phone shuts off. They're jacking up the prices. Gain experience, Joseph, exactly. Awesome, I like that. You're talking about grocery and food runs. That's fantastic feedback. Thanks, Joseph. I'm not the grocery and food expert, so I don't really want to talk about that. And I rather appreciate if somebody else can give some good input, because if I don't know something, I'm not going to make it up, just pretending that I know it. So my weakness is really knowing all the ins and outs in the grocery and the food delivery business. For example, Postmates, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Instacart. It's not my strength. Have I done it? Yes. Do I like it? No. Will I do it again? No. And would I rather like some other expert to talk about it or have them on my show? Absolutely. Boy, I just saw myself in the mirror here looking tired. So here, this is the part I really shouldn't do, but you can see the road is wide open. Cruising back from San Francisco on the 5. I would guess I'm about halfway. That's my distance between my car and the other one, so I'm far. So I'm going to put the phone back now. You can see the roads are nice and empty, and we idling along at about 80 miles. There we go. We're back. Guess who's back? People in the house, 21 likes. Thank you. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. Anybody who hasn't smashed the like button, please smash it. I wish you a fantastic weekend. It's Saturday. Maybe you're going out to party tonight. Maybe you're taking your loved one out. Maybe you're going to cook dinner for them. Maybe you're going and watching a movie with your kids. Maybe you're just chilling because you've worked all night yesterday. Whatever you're doing this Saturday or Sunday, make it quality time with your family or your loved ones, right? Or yourself. If you're flying solo, you're not with family, you don't have kids, make it 6 hours. Long time. Funny Comments is in the house. Happy weekend, Funny Comments. It's a great name, by the way. I mean, if you read that handle, that title, Funny Comments, okay, cool. Happy guy, funny guy. Is he a comedian? Is he enjoying life? So it's a nice combo. Happy weekend to you too. Good to see you. Enjoying my Red Bull, driving back from Berkeley, San Francisco. I went on the 580 east for about 40-50 miles, and then you jump on the 5 south. And the 5 south drops you all the way down to the 405 south. And I'm going to take the 405 south all the way down to LAX because I'm picking someone up from the airport. So I am pushing it. And people cost me 2 hours this morning. Favor as well in returns of life. Realms of life. I like it. I like that. Favor as well in all realms of life. That's powerful sentence there. Gonna really dig into that one. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing those powerful words on the weekend. The weekend lives right next to my client on Long Valley in Hidden Hills, the musician. Sold the house to Madonna. It's got all these Ferraris, Lambos, and everything outside there. Living on Long Valley, Hidden Hills. Oh, I didn't do. I didn't do Uber to Berkeley. How much did it cost me? Strong Yemen. I charged the client around the outside. Power of the 6.2 liter engine. I mean, I just touched the accelerator and I was 95 miles an hour. overtaking a car. I'm now driving next to a whole bunch of Teslas that are being delivered. It's about 6 or 7 of them on this Tesla. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Ah, truck jumped in front. Charles, how are you? No, you're not going in there, my friend. Sorry, trucker. Cannot do it. Let's go! God, when trucks overtake trucks on an incline, pisses me off. Pisses me off. You're not going in there, buddy. Sorry. You're not overtaking another truck on an incline. Not happening, my friend. It's not happening. Go, guys, let's go! Some arsehole in the fast lane holding everyone up. It's my driving in journey that gets me very irritated by poor drivers. One thing they do in Germany, they know how to drive, and they know how to drive fast. They're very disciplined. Some of the people on these roads should not be on these roads. Some of these people should not have their driver's license at 90 years old. Absolutely, we're always looking out for fellow drivers on this channel, right? Say safety and earnings are my number 1 and 2 topics. Safety and earnings. Without safety, you're not going to make money. Without your life, you're not going to make money. So I would put, if anybody would ask me, what is your priority of my channel, it would be safety for drivers. Second high ranking would be money. Show them the money. Pay them the money. Pay them what they deserve. But how are you going to make the money if you've been assaulted, stabbed, or robbed, or carjacked, and your car's gone? You're not going to make money. So take care of safety, number 1. Jimmy, we're doing the return leg. Thank you. Last night, Jimmy was there. He joined me on the first piece of the leg. I'm going around these guys. Let's see what to do. I think they're going to get upset. Yep. Now the guy starts accelerating because I'm going around the outside, but you have 0 chance, baby. 0 chance with that little car of yours. Bye-bye, sunshine. Round the outside, round the outside. Jimmy in the house. Abstract Echo in the house. Got to get my average back up to 80 miles an hour again. Teddy T is in the house. Philadelphia's in the house. Oh yeah, let's get together, Teddy. Jimmy in the house. Everybody's in the house. Yeah, I got to just keep myself awake. Thank you to Red Bull. You know what's funny? Believe it or not, I got a clothing sponsor for my YouTube channel. Been sending me all this amazing clothing. So I'll probably make 1 or 2 nice videos for them. Basically, going to use that in my new private chauffeur channel. All their new clothing, really nice. So I've got a lot of good clothing sponsored. Drive safe, buddy. Have a great weekend. Viva Las Vegas. Come on, guys. Let's hit that accelerator. We're on 11:15 right now. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. go and celebrate it with my lady tonight. Gonna go out for a nice fancy dinner. Drink that wine, drink that champagne in the membrane. Glug, 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 glug. Amigo, are you driving now, or are you slowing down, or what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Colorado? Colorado driver. Maybe they're enjoying the scenery driving through California, but he's in the fast lane and he's not driving fast. Colorado, gotta move on over. Remember Teddy, Long Beach, California, that's where I met Teddy. Happy anniversary. Thank you, thank you. I'll tell Laura as well. I think, Teddy, you may have met Laura. She was there that day briefly in Long Beach with 3 of my 5 children. Hard and fast, baby. Fast and furious, hard and fast. Da-na-na-na. Gives you wings. Colorado, hit that accelerator, baby. We're on the road to nowhere. Come on inside. Geez, there's a dragon. There's actually... Oh, no, it's not a dragon. It's a guy on a horse. It looks like a dragon. Bravo Farms. Bravo Farms. Does who work for Uber? Are you asking me? Kevin, are you asking me? You can ask me directly. Does he work for Uber? Do I work for Uber? No, I'm not an employee by Uber. I'm a YouTuber and I show you how to make money on Uber and Lyft. And I rent out a lot of cars to Uber and Lyft drivers. And I've driven in every single category. Every single one. From X to XL to black to SUV to comfort. Now, you take that knowledge and you go and make yourself some money. Because Uber is definitely not paying enough. Uber is definitely not taking care of driver safety. So, here comes Range Rover man flying around the outside, flying around the outside. Range Rover man. I'm not going to give too much advice on Uber Eats or Postmates because I'm not an expert in that area. However, I got to say, high-end zip codes, high-end restaurants, there's way more money there. So if you know an area where there's a lot of good high-end restaurants, your food orders will be higher and your tips will be higher. That's a guarantee. But the question is, do you have a lot of those type of restaurants in the city that you're in? I don't know which city you're in. That would be interesting. If you're in LA, I could tell you some good areas where Brentwood, Pacific Palisades, Sunset Boulevard, Beverly Hills, where you would be making money. Uber Eats drivers are making a lot of money out in Malibu there because you're delivering at very, very wealthy homes. And usually those individuals tip pretty well. Okay, Colorado, I'm sick of you now. I'm going to go around the outside, round the outside. And these roads are bad. 42 minutes. I think I'm going to try and go 60 minutes and then concentrate 100% on the road, finish my Red Bulls and get to my destination. 16 people in the house, smash that like button please. Happy weekend everyone. Stay safe, stay away from the Delta, stay away from COVID-19, stay away from Dara Koshashawi, and stay away from Logan Green. Then you'll be fine. Then you will be healthy. But if you stay close, too close to Dara Koshashawi, too close to Logan Green, too close to the Delta, too close to COVID-19, might cost you your life. Contactless delivery. I like it. Thank you for that great, lot of good feedback about food deliveries. And what's so cool, any newbie in this channel, what you'll notice is if you come forward and you say, hey, I'm new, I'd like some great tips on food deliveries. Guess what? The gig family steps up and helps everyone. This is a community, ladies and gentlemen, that reaches out and helps people. That's who we are. We take care of each other. If someone has been injured, we step in and raise the medical and pay for the medical bills through GoFundMe or the broken cars. This is an amazing community that you are joining. From a person-to-person human touch. Gig workers take care of gig workers, I can tell you that. With advice, compassion, support, monetary support. It's pretty remarkable. You can barely hear me, Vegas. Sorry, I thought I had my phone fixed. Why is this phone? Is it better now? No, they suck. Funny comments, they suck at the moment. There's a person just texted me a screenshot in Raleigh, North Carolina, offering $35 for 60 trips. $70 for 70 trips. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and do $70, 70 trips. Sorry, 70 trips for $40. I'm gonna go out and do 60 extra trips for $30. Come on! Don't mess with a Cadillac Escalade. It's flying. This thing is flying right now. It's drinking. It's thirsty, like I am. It's drinking, glug. But it's so smooth, man. So smooth. Put some eye drops in. Some eye drops there. No, I didn't get that $3,000 trip through the app. I got it from a private client. And I show you how to build out private clients and get all your paperwork and all your contracts together to tap into those type of clients at ridesharedrivingschool.com. I mean, one trip, 12 hours, which is going to turn out to be about 14 hours, so they're going to pay me extra. It's going to be about $3,350 for a total of 14 hours. That's not bad. That's not even a full day. The full day is 24 hours. So in 14 hours, earning yourself $3,350. I don't think you can make that on the Uber app or on the Lyft app. Haven't seen anyone report those numbers. And if you do get big numbers, you have to share usually 50-60% of that with the rideshare company. In this case, you're dealing with a private client, 100% of the earnings go into your own pocket, in your own wallet, in your own bank account. Of course, just as rideshare, you're going to be paying for your gas. I'm paying for the wear and tear of my car right now. I've got to factor all of that in. You know, I'm putting on about 750 miles in this round trip. 750. Exactly 750 miles. So I've got to factor all of that in. Busiest times in food delivery, lunch and dinner time. Great feedback. See that? People stepping up. People are people, so why should it be? People helping people. I'm surprised how much energy is. So it's 93 outside, ladies and gentlemen. 93. Roy Watkins in the house. In the house. Are you interested in the Sienna? It's a great car. Sienna hybrid, great car. For myself personally, no. You know, I think once you played around in the luxury cars and the SUVs, you don't want to go back, right? You don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to XL. I love XL, but I don't want to go back, right? If anything, I can only go forward. Maybe a Rolls-Royce SUV, right? I mean, I'm being a little bit crazy now, but you know what I mean, right? Up, 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 up. I don't want to go back. But anyone that's in UberX or Lyft regular, if you are thinking of going into XL, that is your car right there. Sienna hybrid. That is your car. 24, 25 miles per gallon. It's big, it's spacious. That car will do 300,000 miles all day long, as long as you put synthetic oil every 5,000 miles. That Sienna will give you 300,000 miles without a problem. Incredible car. And get it with black leather interior, black on black, so you can also use it as a private vehicle because it looks extremely sexy. The 2021 model is extremely sexy in the styling. Any private client would feel fine sitting in that. I mean, would they prefer an Escalade? Yeah, sure. But that is a great, great car. Thank you for bringing it up. I did feature it the other day while I was sitting at the Starbucks. The Toyota Sienna Hybrid. Excellent car. And if anybody could look up the sticker price on that, obviously the sticker price right now is high because cars are at least 15% more because of the low shortage, the shortage of chips, auto chips. But look up the price of that Toyota Sienna Hybrid for me, please, if you can. 2021 model. I don't want to look it up while I'm driving. Picking up a rental for Uber. Now, if you're going to do a rental, my word of advice is don't do it for more than 90 days. 45,000. Thank you for looking that up, Vegas. I would not rent a car for more than 90 days. What I would try and do is, if you're in a little bit of a money predicament and you cannot put the money down for a down payment, or you don't have enough savings, go out there, get yourself a rental for 2 to 3, 4 months max, put in crazy hours and put money aside. Because that rental is going to cost you $1,000 upwards per month. If you're renting an SUV right now, it's about $2,400 per month. Good morning, Ali. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. How's the fam? How's the family? Hopefully you're all doing safe, enjoying the weekend. Driving back from San Francisco. I should have taken my jackhammer with. I should have gone down to 1455 Market Street in San Francisco, and I should have started jackhammering on the Uber Foundation. I just didn't have the time. So there we go. Prius rental for 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Confirmed. 530, 4 weeks, $1,040. So I'm on the money. And for $1,040, you're paying for a Prius rental. I mean, a car payment per month is half that. So you want to kill it, you want to do 60, 70, 80 hours a week, put the money aside and then slap down $2,000, $3,000 for a deposit. Even if your credit isn't that great, right? Even if you put $2,000, $3,000 down as a deposit and you have atrocious credit, you still won't be paying $1,000 per month, right? And at some point you own this car, and if you know how to maintain a car, if you know how to buy parts, you're good for 4 or 5 years. You're good, you're golden. Okay, speed thing says slow down. Slow down. Slow down, rideshare professor. Slow down. Big signs. I'm in a 60-mile limit, and I drove in at 85, and it said slow down. Okay, I've slowed down to 70 miles. Car that just flew by me at about 80 miles. You know, this is where they're trapped. This is where the radars are. So I respect these. These are the construction zones. I slow down. I'm not going to take a chance. As soon as we through this construction zone, we tap that Escalade accelerator. Escalade accelerator. There we go. Tapping the accelerator now. And we just went from 70 to 80, baby. And now we're on 85. Thank you very much. Good morning, America. Lord, this Red Bull is kicking in. Kicking in. Audio's not that great, yeah? Sounds like I'm in a wind tunnel. Is that a little bit better? Truck, please don't do it. Please do not overtake on an incline. Why? The most annoying thing. Trucks overtake on an incline. Just pull out in front of you. You know why? Because they can. Because they're bigger, they're stronger, they're heavier. They can just pull out in front of you. They know you're going to hit the brakes. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Come. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. Dun, 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 dun. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to dun, 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 dun. Anybody seen Madagascar? My Cadillac likes to move it. My Cadillac likes to move it. Dun, 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 dun. My Cadillac likes to move it. Having a bit of fun. I gotta stay awake. I mean, this is 14 hours, baby. No sleep, non-stop driving. 14 hours. Down, 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 dun, 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 dun. Man, huge bump in the road. It was a huge bump in the road. Fix those roads, California! More potholes, crap, shitty roads. Fix those frickin' roads, man. Seriously? This is what you have us drive on? Holy shit, you see that? Like a road, it's worse than a rodeo. Cars shaking around. Around the outside. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Shake it up, baby. California roads suck. Happy Saturday, everyone. Who's working tonight? Who's going to go out and make money tonight? Who's staying in? Reply, staying in or working? Those are your two options, staying in or working. Or going to party, going out. Staying in, going out, or working. Those are the three. Staying in, going out, working. I'm going out tonight. rides takes me 1 day to make $400. I love it. $400. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! I like it. I like your attitude. So you're pushing some serious hours then. Celebrate good times. Come on. Cool in the gang, baby. It's a celebration. There's a party going on right here. Last throughout the year. Bring those good times and the laughter too. Oh, come on, we're gonna celebrate. Oh God, truck effing it up again. I'm gonna reduce my speed to 70 miles an hour now. You're breaking my stride. You're breaking my stride, MF. You're breaking my stride. Wow, we need rain, man. This is dry as, this looks like a desert. This looks like Nevada. Dry ass country, no water. Smash that like button. We've got 12 people in the house. Happy weekend. We are coming up on 60 minutes. I said I'm going to make this feed 60 minutes. And this was part 2, the return leg. It's not over yet. Haven't got paid yet. We're getting close. Come on! Let's go! Probably need a piss break fairly soon. Is there somebody said my name, say my name, say my name. Rideshare Road Warrior Rick in the house. Ricardo in the house. God bless you too. Cool, we just had fun, and I appreciate the fact that you're keeping me awake on my return leg from Berkeley to LA. Appreciate you guys. Big shout out to all of you. Huge shout out. Okay, let's go guys, let's go. Joey Exotic is living here. Joey Exotic Trailer Park. Is Joey Exotic around here somewhere? Are there some tigers? Is Carol Baskin around here somewhere? Outside. And this Escalade is purring down the highway, just idling along through 100 degrees. I'd rather be on the inside than on the outside. Come on guys. Right here it says Lost Hills. I wish this was Lost Hills in Agura. Still got a long way. This is not the Lost Hills that I'm thinking about. A different Lost Hills. by the Kern National Wildlife Refuge. Kern Wildlife Refuge. That's where I am right now. At the Lost Hills exit. Lost Hills, Wasco, wherever that is. We're driving by Love's, one of those gas stations called Love's. Not Hates, but Love's. Love's gas station. The gas price there is $4.28 for regular. $4.28 for regular. LA, baby. Where am I currently? Gosh. I want to say I'm halfway. I'd say I'm about halfway between Berkeley, San Francisco, and LA. I'd say I'm halfway. I have a few more hours to do. Yeah, I'm halfway. I am halfway. So wherever halfway is on the map, as I look at the miles and the. Okay, here let me give you some information. So from this point, it says Los Angeles 145 miles. So I have 145 miles left to go. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. But I'm going to hit some serious traffic as I get into LA. I already feel the traffic's picking up, and I got to fight through that traffic and get to LAX because my day is not over. I have 2 more private rides, and then I go out for dinner. So we have 14 hours, $3,350, and another 2 times 200. So you know what? That's how I need to calculate. I'm literally making $3,750 in about 25 hours. $3,750 in 25 hours. Because I'll be going, after this, I'll be going 25 hours. Yep, 25 hours. Because I started at 3 p.m. and I'm going to end at 4 p.m. the next day. That's 25 hours non-stop. If it's not over yet, so we haven't done it yet, but if I can pull this off, Rideshare Road Warrior Rick, no problem, he says, no problem. I know for Rideshare Road Warrior Rick, it isn't a problem because he knows how to put in big hours. For me, 25 hours, stretching it a bit. It's not that easy. My record though is 3 days at Coachella non-stop, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Back on Monday, 3.5 days. Coachella, that was my biggest money-making weekend. But my record for one day is going to be today. It's going to be my record for 24 hours is going to be today. That's going to be my record. Because I have never made, I've made in other businesses, but I've never made $3,700 driving in 24 hours. Made way more money than that in other businesses. I do have a record for what I made in 24 hours, and that was set in South Africa. One day I'll reveal that. It was a concert that I did. I do have a record for my casino on a Saturday in South Africa. All my vending machines, I do have a record in one day. Can't achieve that in rideshare. No way. Okay, it's time to piss soon. I'm gonna have to take a piss break soon. Any rest areas? Rest areas coming up. Rest areas coming up. Looking out for rest areas. Just overtook someone at 90 miles an hour. Food grows where water flows. Food grows where water flows, ladies and gentlemen. Happy weekend, everyone. Stay away from the Delta. Stay away from COVID-19. Stay away from Darrakoshishawi. and stay away from Logan Green, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Stay away from those 4 things, and you'll be fine. Outside at 93 miles an hour. Back in at 88. Not boasting about that, but I have a deadline. I gotta get home. I'd rather not be speeding, believe me. Outside. Oh, here's my Colorado friend. I'm going to go around you, Colorado. How did Colorado get in front of me again? I overtook him several miles back. I'm looking for a rest area. Reach the rest area, that's when I'm going to end. So whenever I see a sign, could be in 20 miles, 30 miles, if there's a rest area, I'm stopping and I'll be ending the stream there. Because I sure ain't taking you with to the restrooms, that's for sure. That would be disgusting. And they usually smell. Let's find out if these ones smell. Smell like Garakoshishawi. Smell like some of these cattle ranches that I passed on the way on the 5 freeway. Smell disgusting, just like Garakoshishawi. South, baby. 5 south, baby. Take me to the 405 south. I wish I was at the 405. Here it says Los Angeles, 135 miles. Los Angeles. That's not bad. That is not bad. That's a good time, baby. I'm making good time. Imagine how you would feel if it was dark. Oh, listen, I drove through the night last night. I was not feeling good. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, no, when was it? About 1 o'clock. Yeah, from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock, I slept for 2 hours. I was too tired. Woke up at 3. Oh my God, where am I? What time is it? 3 o'clock. Oh, I need to keep on going. And it was another 2 hours and I got to my destination. But when that alarm went off, boy, I'd been sleeping so deep in my seat. I was out, lights out. You know that feeling, right? You fall asleep in your car seat. Not while you're driving. You don't want to let it get to that point. You're getting tired, you pull over and you rest. Do not push your body. Because you'll end up in the ditch, you'll flip your car, you'll die. It's not worth it. Rideshare road warrior Rick said that. You gotta know your limits. Very, very powerful line. You gotta know your own limits. Up to where can I go? Up to where can I push myself before I need to rest, before I need to stop, before I need to relax or slow down or go for a massage or do some yoga or some meditation? How far can I go? Godspeed, be safe. Thank you, Joseph. Happy weekend, Joseph. Okay, now I'm not liking this. These guys are overtaking me now again. I need to speed it up, baby. Where's my rest area? Thank you, Joseph. Thank you for hanging out with us. We're at the 75-minute line. Now the cool thing is if you guys have a YouTube channel, you have nice long feeds, you get to serve a lot of ads, you make a lot of money, right? So I'm all for those long live feeds because they make you money. They serve a lot of ads in a live feed. Well, you make a 75 or 2-hour video, get a lot of ads through there. Awake. Out of Red Bulls. Out of Red Bulls. Where's my rest area? Where's my rest area? Come on! Miles, 128 to LA. Let's go, baby, let's go. 128, not too late, not too late. 128. Let's go. 20 people in the house. Happy weekend to every 21, every 20 of you. 18 right now, 38 likes. Please, if you haven't, rest area 1 mile. Oh yeah. Rest area 1 mile, baby. Here we go. It's a sign. It's a sign. Take a rest. Rest area 1 mile. Better not be shut down as I'm racing towards the rest area. I'm racing to take a piss. Come on, rest area. Let's do it. As we enter the rest area. As we enter the rest area. Whole bunch of trucks here. 98 outside. It's called Button Willow Rest Area. Button Willow Rest Area. And I'm interested in one thing only. A toilet. One thing only. A toilet. A men's toilet. Not a transgender toilet, not a woman's toilet. I'm interested in a men's toilet. Interested in the men's toilet. Where are you? I'm at Button Willow. Oh, they even have a drink and snack store. That's smart. Okay. Where's my freaking mask? Mask up, baby. Mask up, baby. Alright, I am going to take you to this rest area. I'm not taking you into the restroom. It's all the truckers, the hard-working truckers. Hello, truckers. Hello, truckers. There's a drink and snack. Drink and snacks there. You are stretching, doing a stretch. People are doing stretches. That's what I'm interested in, the men's toilet. The men's toilet. Nice. Nice and clean. It's hot here today, huh? Hot. How you doing, buddy? Good. How's your day going? You want some waters? I have in the car. Do you want some later? You good? Thank you, bud. Where's the men's toilet? The men's? Oh, it's right over here. Cool. Okay, that's the point where we end the stream. That's the point we end the stream. So there's my baby over there. She's ready to roll again, and I wish you a fantastic weekend, everyone. Take care. It's 100 degrees out here. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you. God bless you all. Be safe and have a wonderful weekend.